In the grim darkness of the far future, where ancient races wage eternal wars and humanity struggles to maintain its galactic empire, a young species emerges with technology that rivals the oldest civilizations. The Tau, barely 6,000 years old, have rapidly ascended to become a formidable force in the galaxy. Their swift technological progress has baffled Imperial scholars and Mechanicus tech priests alike. The Tau's homeworld, Tau, orbits a star in the eastern fringe of the galaxy. This region, isolated from the Imperium by warp storms for millennia, provided a unique environment for the Tau's evolution and development. Unlike many races in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the Tau's history is not shrouded in myths spanning tens of thousands of years. Their recorded history begins with the arrival of the Ethereals, marking the start of the greater good philosophy that would shape their civilization. Before the Ethereals' appearance, the Tau were a primitive species divided into warring tribes. Their transformation from Stone Age hunter-gatherers to interstellar empire builders occurred in a fraction of the time it took other races. This rapid advancement raises questions about the nature of their evolution and the possible influence of external factors. The Tau Empire's technological prowess manifests in various forms. Their battlesuits, sleek spacecraft, and powerful energy weapons stand as testament to their innovative capabilities. Pulse rifles, capable of unleashing torrents of high-energy particles, outrange and outperform many Imperial weapons. The iconic Exterminate Crisis battlesuit exemplifies Tau ingenuity, providing their warriors with unparalleled mobility and firepower on the battlefield. Tau society is divided into 5 castes: fire, military; earth, engineering and labor; water, diplomacy and administration; air, pilots and space travel; and the enigmatic ethereal caste that governs them all. This specialization allows for focused development in each field, contributing to their overall technological advancement. The Tau's approach to science and technology differs significantly from that of the Imperium, where the Adeptus Mechanicus views technology through a religious lens, often prioritizing the preservation of ancient knowledge over innovation. The Tau embrace experimentation and new ideas. This philosophical difference partly explains their rapid progress, as they're not bound by dogma or superstition in their pursuit of knowledge. Interestingly, the Tau lack psychers and have minimal presence in the warp, the tumultuous dimension that enables faster-than-light travel for most races. This absence has led them to develop alternative technologies for interstellar communication and travel, such as their FTL drives and AI-assisted navigation systems. The Tau's technological advancement isn't limited to military applications. Their civilian infrastructure, from efficient fusion reactors to advanced medical facilities, showcases their holistic approach to progress. Cities on Tau worlds are marvels of urban planning, designed to maximize efficiency and harmony with the environment. Despite their achievements, the Tau face significant challenges. Their small empire is surrounded by hostile forces, from Orc-Wah to Tyrannid Hive fleets. The Imperium of Man, while currently distracted by numerous threats, remains a looming presence. The Tau's continued survival and expansion depend on their ability to innovate and adapt quickly. Questions persist about the true nature of the Tau's rapid advancement. Some speculate about hidden influences guiding their progress, while others point to their unique societal structure and philosophy as the key to their success. The possibility of ancient technology discovered on their homeworld or secret alliances with more advanced races has also been proposed by those seeking to explain their unprecedented growth. As we delve deeper into the Tau's history and examine their technological marvels, we'll explore the various factors that contributed to their swift rise. From the mysteries surrounding the Ethereals to the innovative spirit of the Earth caste, the story of the Tau's technological journey is one of determination, unity, and the relentless pursuit of progress in a universe where such rapid advancement is virtually unheard of. The enigma of Tau evolution puzzles xenobiologists across the galaxy. Their homeworld, Tau, harbors clues to their rapid ascent. Ancient ruins scattered across the planet hint at a previous civilization, possibly wiped out by a cataclysmic event. Some theorize that the Tau might have inherited dormant knowledge from these predecessors, explaining their accelerated development. Geological evidence suggests Tau experienced significant upheavals in its recent past. Massive tectonic shifts and volcanic activity reshaped the planet's surface, potentially triggering rapid environmental adaptations in early Tau populations. This tumultuous period coincides with the species' swift cognitive evolution, raising intriguing questions about the relationship between planetary chaos and intellectual growth. The Tau's pre-ethereal history paints a picture of constant warfare. Tribes fought over scarce resources, pushing technological innovation in weaponry and defense. This crucible of conflict laid the groundwork for their later military prowess, honing problem-solving skills that would prove crucial in their technological leap. Legends speak of the Montauk, the Age of Terror, when Tau society teetered on the brink of self-annihilation. This dark era saw the development of rudimentary energy weapons and primitive automation, driven by the need for ever more effective tools of war. The technological seed sown during this time would later blossom under more peaceful conditions. The arrival of the Ethereals marks a pivotal moment in Tau history. These mysterious beings appeared during the planet's darkest hour, unifying warring factions with their compelling philosophy of the greater good. Some speculate that the Ethereals possess psychic abilities, despite the Tau's general lack of warp affinity. Their origin remains one of the greatest mysteries in Tau lore. Under ethereal guidance, Tau society reorganized into the caste system. This restructuring catalyzed their technological explosion, allowing for specialized focus in key areas. The Earth caste, dedicated to science and engineering, became the driving force behind Tau innovation. Their collaborative approach, free from the constraints of competition, accelerated research and development exponentially. The discovery of abundant natural resources on Tau and nearby colonies fueled the Tau's industrial revolution. Rich deposits of rare earth elements and exotic materials provided the raw ingredients for advanced technology. The Tau's efficient resource management and sustainable practices ensured a steady supply of these crucial components, avoiding the pitfalls of overconsumption that plagued other civilizations. Tau expansion into nearby star systems brought them into contact with other species. Unlike the xenophobic Imperium, the Tau embraced alien cultures, incorporating their knowledge and technologies. The Demiurge, a spacefaring race, shared their expertise in ion cannon technology, significantly boosting Tau weapons capabilities. Similarly, the avian Kroot's understanding of biological adaptation influenced Tau genetic research and enhancement techniques. The development of AI, strictly regulated or outright banned in many galactic societies, proceeded uninhibited in Tau culture. Without the traumatic history of machine rebellions that shaped imperial attitudes, the Tau freely explored the potential of artificial intelligence. This led to breakthroughs in drone technology, automated manufacturing, and complex battlefield coordination systems. Tau FTL travel, while slower than warp-based methods, showcases their innovative approach to cosmic challenges. Unable to navigate the warp safely, Tau scientists developed the ZFR Horizon Accelerator engine. This technology creates a bubble of real space that skims the warp's surface, allowing for faster-than-light travel without direct warp exposure. This unique solution exemplifies the Tau's ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles through creative engineering. The Earth caste's modular design philosophy revolutionized Tau manufacturing and deployment strategies. Standardized components allow for rapid prototyping and field modifications, enabling Tau forces to adapt quickly to new threats. This approach extends from personal equipment to massive battlesuits and starships, creating a flexible and resilient technological ecosystem. Tau plasma technology, refined over centuries, surpasses that of many older races. Their mastery of contained plasma fields led to the development of formidable weapons like the plasma rifle and ion-based ship weaponry. This expertise also powers their cities and industrial complexes, providing clean and efficient energy sources. The creation of the iconic Tau battlesuit represents a culmination of various technological streams. Combining advanced materials, science, power management systems, and weapons miniaturization, battlesuits embody the Tau's holistic approach to innovation. Each iteration builds upon previous designs, incorporating battlefield data and theoretical advancements in a continuous cycle of improvement. Tau biotechnology, while not as prominent as their mechanical innovations, plays a crucial role in their society. Advanced genetic screening ensures optimal caste placement, while subtle enhancements improve overall population health and longevity. Unlike the radical augmentation seen in other species, Tau biotech focuses on harmonious integration with natural biology. The water caste's diplomatic efforts indirectly contribute to technological progress by facilitating knowledge exchange. Their skill in negotiation and cultural adaptation allows the Tau to peacefully acquire technologies and scientific insights from other races. This soft power approach to technological acquisition complements their internal research and development efforts. Environmental adaptation technology stands as another testament to Tau ingenuity. Faced with the challenge of colonizing diverse worlds, they developed advanced terraforming techniques and adaptive habitats. These innovations not only support Tau expansion, but also showcase their commitment to harmonizing with, rather than dominating their environments. Tau communication technology, crucial for maintaining their expanding empire, evolved to overcome the limitations of their minimal warp presence. The development of faster-than-light communication arrays, utilizing principles similar to their FTL drives, ensures coherent command and control across vast distances. This technological solution reinforces the unity of the Tau Empire, allowing for coordinated actions on a galactic scale. The role of the air caste in Tau technological development often goes understated. Their experiences in void warfare and atmospheric flight drive innovations in propulsion, navigation, and space station design. The iconic Tau spacecraft, with their sleek profiles and advanced maneuverability, reflect centuries of aircast expertise and continuous refinement. As the Tau Empire expands, it faces new challenges that spur further technological advancements. Encounters with the Tyranid hive fleets push the boundaries of Tau bioengineering and weapon design. The ongoing arms race with the Imperium of Man drives constant improvements in armor penetration and energy weapon efficiency. Each new threat becomes a catalyst for innovation, feeding the cycle of rapid technological progress that defines the Tau. Tau weaponry exemplifies their technological prowess, with pulse weapons standing at the forefront. These arms harness electromagnetic acceleration to propel plasma particles at hypersonic speeds. Unlike conventional projectiles, pulse rounds maintain their coherence over vast distances, delivering devastating impact with pinpoint accuracy. This technology outclasses many Imperial designs, offering superior range and penetration power. Stealth technology permeates Tau military doctrine. Their advanced cloaking systems utilize light-bending materials and energy fields to render units nearly invisible. This isn't mere optical camouflage. Tau stealth suits can mask heat signatures, dampen sound, and even absorb radar waves. Such capabilities give Tau forces a significant edge in reconnaissance and surgical strike operations. The iconic battlesuits embody Tau engineering philosophy. These modular platforms seamlessly integrate pilot, weapons, and support systems into a cohesive whole. Each suit's neural interface responds to the pilot's thoughts, creating a symbiosis between man and machine. The suit's adaptability allows for rapid field modifications, enabling Tau commanders to tailor their forces to specific battlefield conditions on the fly. Drone AI represents a cornerstone of Tau tactical flexibility. These autonomous units range from small recon devices to formidable weapon platforms. Unlike the feared, abominable intelligence of humanity's past, Tau drones operate on sophisticated but limited AI, incapable of true sentience. This approach sidesteps the ethical quandaries and potential rebellions associated with fully sentient machines while maximizing battlefield efficiency. Tau energy management systems showcase their mastery of power dynamics. From personal equipment to massive spacecraft, Tau technology operates with unprecedented energy efficiency. Miniaturized fusion reactors power battlesuits, while capital ships employ antimatter containment fields to generate colossal energy reserves. This mastery allows Tau forces to operate with extended autonomy, a crucial advantage in protracted campaigns. The Earthcast's innovations in materials science underpin much of Tau technological superiority. Nano-engineered alloys offer unparalleled strength-to-weight ratios, enabling the construction of resilient yet highly mobile units. Smart materials capable of self-repair feature prominently in Tau armor designs, significantly extending the operational lifespan of their equipment. Tau sensor technology operates across a broad spectrum, from electromagnetic to gravimetric. Their advanced sensor suites can penetrate dense atmospheric conditions, detect minute energy fluctuations, and even track warp disturbances. This comprehensive awareness provides Tau commanders with unparalleled battlefield intelligence, allowing for precision strikes and strategic maneuvers. The Aircast's mastery of anti-gravity propulsion sets Tau aircraft apart. Their sleek designs achieve remarkable maneuverability without sacrificing armor or firepower. Tau fighters can perform impossible turns, hover indefinitely, and transition seamlessly between atmospheric and void operations. This technology extends to larger vessels, with Tau cruisers displaying agility that belies their size. Tau shielding technology employs overlapping energy fields to create formidable defensive barriers. Unlike the brute force approach of Imperial void shields, Tau shields adapt to incoming threats, adjusting frequency and intensity to maximize protection. This dynamic defense system proves particularly effective against energy weapons, often leaving attackers baffled as their most powerful strikes dissipate harmlessly. The Tau's approach to biotechnology focuses on subtle enhancement rather than radical alteration. Genetic screening and minor tweaks optimize each cast member for their role without compromising their fundamental Tau nature. This conservative yet effective approach extends lifespans, boosts immune systems, and enhances cognitive functions without the grotesque side effects often seen in more aggressive bioengineering practices. Communication forms the backbone of Tau tactical doctrine, and their technology reflects this priority. Quantum entanglement communicators allow for instantaneous, secure transmissions across vast distances. On the battlefield, a complex network of relays and microbeacons creates a real-time information grid, enabling unprecedented coordination between diverse Tau units and their allies. A Tau environmental adaptation technology stands out for its versatility and efficiency. Their environmental suits can maintain optimal conditions in extremes, ranging from airless moons to toxic swamps. More impressively, Tau terraforming techniques can transform inhospitable worlds into livable environments within decades, a process that takes other races centuries to achieve. The fusion of art and technology characterizes much of Tau design philosophy. Their weapons and vehicles aren't merely functional. They possess an aesthetic elegance that reflects the Tau's cultural values. Swooping lines, harmonious proportions, and a distinctive color palette make Tau technology instantly recognizable. This artistic approach isn't merely cosmetic. The flowing designs often serve to enhance aerodynamics or energy flow. Tau medical technology blends advanced robotics with biological insights. Nanoscale surgical drones can perform complex operations with minimal invasiveness. Regenerative therapies accelerate healing and can even regrow lost limbs. Perhaps most impressive are their stasis fields, capable of suspending critical patients in time, allowing for transport to fully equipped medical facilities without fear of deterioration. The Watercast's diplomatic efforts benefit from sophisticated holographic technology. Their envoys can project lifelike, interactive representations of entire star systems or complex political scenarios. These displays serve as powerful tools in negotiations, allowing the Tau to illustrate concepts and proposals with unparalleled clarity and impact. Tau mining and resource extraction technologies emphasize efficiency and sustainability. Molecular disassemblers can break down raw materials at the atomic level, extracting valuable elements with minimal waste. Their refineries employ closed-loop systems that recycle byproducts, dramatically reducing environmental impact. This approach allows the Tau to exploit resources that other races might deem unprofitable. The Tau's mastery of plasma containment extends beyond weapons technology. Their fusion reactors achieve energy outputs that dwarf comparable Imperial designs while maintaining safer, more stable operation. This abundance of clean energy fuels Tau industry and powers their cities, contributing to the high standard of living enjoyed by citizens of the Empire. Tau cybernetics, while less prevalent than in some other factions, showcase a uniquely integrated approach. Rather than crude mechanical replacements, Tau augmetics seamlessly blend with organic tissue. Neural interfaces feel natural to the user, and synthetic limbs offer sensation indistinguishable from their biological counterparts. This technology sees limited use, reserved primarily for veterans who've suffered grievous injuries in service to the greater good. The Ethereal's connection to Tau technology remains shrouded in mystery. Some speculate that they possess unique biological or technological enhancements that enable their charismatic leadership. Others suggest that the very presence of Ethereals accelerates technological development through some unknown mechanism. Whatever the truth, the Ethereal's influence on Tau society undeniably shapes the direction and pace of their scientific advancements. Tau data processing capabilities set new standards in computational power. Their AIs can analyze vast datasets in real time, predicting enemy movements and optimizing battle plans with uncanny accuracy. This processing power extends to scientific research, where Tau computers can model complex phenomena and run simulations that would take other races years to complete. The modular nature of Tau technology facilitates rapid iteration and improvement. New innovations can be quickly integrated into existing designs without necessitating complete overhauls. This approach allows the Tau to maintain a technological edge, constantly refining their arsenal in response to new challenges and battlefield data. Tau energy weapons exhibit a diverse array of specialized effects. From EMP blasts that disable electronic systems to ionizing beams that penetrate the toughest armor, each weapon type is tailored for specific tactical situations. This specialization extends to large-scale weaponry, with capital ships sporting an impressive variety of energy-based armaments. The Tau's approach to artificial gravity demonstrates their innovative problem-solving. Rather than relying on rotation or exotic materials, Tau ships generate localized gravitational fields through precisely controlled energy emissions. This technology allows for more flexible ship designs and can be weaponized to create gravitational distortions that disrupt enemy vessels. The Tau Empire's rapid technological advancement sends shockwaves through the established power structures of the 41st millennium. Their presence in the Eastern Fringe forces the Imperium of Man to divert significant resources to contain this emerging threat. Inquisitors debate the nature of Tau technology, with some advocating for its study and others calling for its wholesale destruction, fearing corruption or alien influence. Tau expansion challenges the Imperium's monopoly on advanced weaponry. Imperial Guard regiments, accustomed to overwhelming most foes with sheer numbers and firepower, find themselves outgunned by Tau pulse weapons. This shift in battlefield dynamics necessitates new tactics and strategies, stretching the Imperium's already strained military resources. The Adeptus Mechanicus views Tau technology with a mixture of fascination and revulsion. Tech priests struggle to reconcile the Tau's rapid progress with their own dogmatic approach to innovation. Some radical factions within the Mechanicus secretly study captured Tau equipment, risking accusations of tech heresy in their quest for understanding. Tau diplomatic efforts, backed by their impressive technological displays, sway numerous human worlds to their cause. The promise of clean energy, advanced medical care, and protection from cosmic horrors proves enticing to populations long neglected by the Imperium. This gradual erosion of Imperial territory through peaceful means poses a unique threat to humanity's dominion. Orc mechs find themselves simultaneously inspired and frustrated by Tau technology. The sleek designs and advanced systems present a tantalizing challenge to Orc ingenuity. Looted Tau weaponry, crudely repurposed and festooned with Orky additions, becomes a prized possession among Wachs operating in the Eastern Fringe. The Tau's mastery of AI and drone technology inadvertently serves as a beacon to remnants of humanity's ancient machine intelligences. Rogue AI systems, long dormant, stir in response to the Tau's achievements. This unintended consequence adds another layer of complexity to the already volatile political landscape of the galaxy. Eldar Farseers observe the Tau's ascent with keen interest. Some see in this young race a potential ally against the encroaching darkness, while others perceive a future threat to rival even the Imperium. Eldar Corsairs occasionally trade with Tau outposts, exchanging exotic technologies and furthering the cross-pollination of ideas. The Tau's ethical approach to scientific advancement stands in stark contrast to the ruthless experimentation of the Dark Eldar. Homunculi view Tau bioengineering techniques with disdain, considering them woefully inadequate for true biological mastery. Nonetheless, some Dark Eldar covens seek to acquire Tau specimens for their own twisted research. Tyranid hive fleets encounter unexpected resistance when engaging Tau forces. The alien race's adaptive strategies struggle against the Tau's rapidly evolving technology and flexible battle doctrine. This forces the Tyranid hive mind to allocate more resources to overcoming Tau defenses, inadvertently providing breathing room for other beleaguered sectors. The Tau's limited warp presence and reliance on non-psychic FTL travel intrigues the forces of chaos. Demon princes and sorcerers debate whether the Tau represent a threat to their power or an opportunity to corrupt an entire civilization untouched by chaos influence. Some Chaos Space Marine warbands specifically target Tau worlds, seeking to test their mettle against this new foe. Necron dynasties, awakening near Tau space, find their ancient technology challenged for the first time in millennia. While still vastly superior in many aspects, Necron overlords are forced to acknowledge the Tau as more than mere primitives. This recognition leads some Necron lords to consider the Tau worthy of study rather than outright extermination. The Tau's advanced sensor technology inadvertently detects traces of the Harlequin's hidden webway roots. This unexpected development forces the enigmatic Eldar performers to adapt their clandestine travel methods, lest their secret pathways be compromised. Some Harlequin troops stage elaborate performances on Tau worlds, weaving warnings of future perils into their cryptic dances. Genestealer cults find it challenging to infiltrate Tau society due to the aliens' advanced medical screening and genetic cataloging practices. This forces the insidious Xenos to evolve new infection vectors, accelerating their own twisted biology in an arms race against Tau medical technology. The Tau's terraforming capabilities attract the attention of the Adeptus Ministorum. Ecclesiarchy priests view the rapid transformation of worlds without the blessing of the God Emperor as a form of tech heresy. Missionary efforts to reclaim planets lost to Tau influence often emphasize the spiritual pollution brought by alien technology. Rogue traders operating in the Eastern Fringe find a complex new market in Tau space. The exchange of goods and technologies with the Empire opens up lucrative opportunities, but also risks censure from imperial authorities. Some entrepreneurial captains specialize in acquiring Tau technology for discreet clients across the Imperium, walking a dangerous line between profit and treason. The Officio Assassinorum struggles to adapt its methods to counter Tau leaders. Advanced sensor grids and drone patrols make traditional assassination techniques less effective. This prompts the development of new infiltration technologies and training protocols specifically tailored to overcome Tau security measures. Tau expansion into former squat territories unearths long-lost technologies of the Abhumans. The integration of rediscovered squat engineering principles with Tau innovation leads to breakthroughs in subterranean construction and void mining techniques. This fusion of knowledge accelerates Tau colonization efforts in previously uninhabitable systems. The Tau's proficiency in environmental adaptation technology catches the eye of various Adeptus Mechanicus explorator fleets. Some tech priests argue that studying Tau methods could enhance the Imperium's own colonization efforts, potentially reclaiming worlds lost to environmental disasters or exterminatus actions. Inquisitors of the Ordo Xenos debate the long-term implications of Tau neural interface technology. Concerns arise that prolonged use of such systems might fundamentally alter human brain structure, potentially opening new avenues for alien influence or control. This leads to increased scrutiny of human populations living under Tau rule. The Tau's unique approach to faster-than-light travel intrigues fringe elements within the Navis Nobilitae. Some navigator houses secretly collaborate with Tau scientists, hoping to develop hybrid technologies that combine warp navigation with Tau FTL principles. Such heretical research could revolutionize interstellar travel if successful, or unleash untold horrors if it fails. Tau drone swarms present a novel challenge to space marine tactics. The Adeptus Astartes, accustomed to shock assaults and heroic individual combat, must adapt to battlefields saturated with expendable, highly coordinated robotic units. This prompts some chapters to develop specialized anti-drone weaponry and electronic warfare capabilities. The water caste's diplomatic overtures to minor Xeno species alarm Imperial xenobiologists. The Tau's coalition-building efforts threaten to unite disparate alien races under a single banner, potentially creating a unified Xenos front against humanity. This prospect reinvigorates debates within the Imperium about the merits of limited Xenos tolerance versus absolute xenophobia. Tau experiments with warp-resistant materials draw the attention of radical inquisitors seeking new tools to combat chaos incursions. Clandestine exchanges of technology and information occur, with both sides warily circling the ethical and practical implications of such collaboration. The Earthcast's innovations in sustainable resource extraction challenge the Imperium's often destructive approach to exploiting worlds. Some planetary governors, impressed by Tau efficiency, begin implementing similar practices in secret. This subtle shift in resource management could have far-reaching consequences for the Imperium's economy and the health of its worlds. Tau breakthroughs in plasma containment technology inadvertently provide insights into controlling warp energies. Renegade psychers and fringe mechanicus sects pursue this line of research, seeking to create hybrid technologies that meld Tau precision with warp power. Such experiments, while potentially revolutionary, risk catastrophic failures that could tear reality asunder. The Tau's modular approach to technology influences black market trade across the sector. Interchangeable components and user-friendly interfaces make Tau equipment highly sought after by various factions. This proliferation of alien technology alarms Imperial authorities, who struggle to contain its spread through traditional means. Tau medical technology's ability to extend lifespans and enhance physical capabilities tempts human populations living near the Empire's borders. The allure of longevity and health drives some Imperial citizens to defect, seeking a better quality of life under Tau rule. This brain drain of skilled individuals further strains relations between the two civilizations. The Tau's success in integrating various Xenos races into their society challenges long-held Imperial doctrines about the impossibility of peaceful coexistence with aliens. This ideological conflict plays out not just on battlefields, but in philosophical debates that ripple through Imperial institutions, potentially sowing seeds of doubt in humanity's manifest destiny. During the infamous Damocles Gulf Crusade, an Imperial tech priest stumbled upon an abandoned Tau research facility. Amidst the scattered equipment, he discovered a peculiar device that defied conventional understanding. The artifact, later dubbed the Paradox Sphere, appeared to bend the laws of physics, creating localized time distortions. Attempts to study the sphere led to tragic accidents, with several adepts vanishing into thin air. The Inquisition quickly quarantined the facility, but rumors of the Paradox Sphere's existence continue to circulate among fringe tech cults. Commander Farsight's legendary Dawnblade serves as a testament to the mysterious nature of some Tau artifacts. The sword's ability to absorb the life force of its victims and transfer it to the wielder hints at technology far beyond current Tau capabilities. Some speculate that the Dawnblade might be a remnant of the long-lost civilization that once inhabited the Tau homeworld, offering tantalizing clues about the true origins of Tau technological prowess. The Tau's early encounters with orcs led to an amusing incident known as the Green Tide Surfing Fiasco. Tau engineers, misinterpreting orc physiology and behavior, designed a weapon intended to incapacitate orc hordes by generating powerful sonic waves. To their surprise, the orcs found the sensation exhilarating, often charging into battle with increased fervor, while shouting gleeful demands for more of da good vibes. The project was quickly scrapped, but not before several orc war bosses attempted to loot the devices for use in impromptu musical performances. An eccentric Earthcast inventor named Olnan gained notoriety for his peculiar approach to weapons design. Believing that the key to perfect balance lay in asymmetry, Olnan created a series of deliberately lopsided battlesuits and vehicles. While most of his creations proved impractical, his magnum opus, the X-Star 9 Theta Wobble Suit, surprisingly excelled in low-gravity environments. A small contingent of these unconventional suits now serves in Tau expeditionary forces, much to the bewilderment of both allies and enemies. The development of Tau stealth technology took an unexpected turn during early field tests. A prototype stealth suit worn by an overenthusiastic fire warrior named Shazla Kauhui malfunctioned during a demonstration before ethereal dignitaries. Instead of rendering Kauhui invisible, the suit projected a vivid hologram of a Kroot hound performing acrobatic feats. The mortified Earthcast engineers quickly shut down the test, but not before the Ethereals, amused by the display, decreed that research into tactical distraction holograms should continue alongside traditional stealth systems. Tau archaeologists exploring the fringes of their expanding empire once unearthed a cache of ancient data crystals. Initial analysis suggested the crystals contained technical schematics far beyond current Tau understanding. Excitement turned to confusion when the decrypted data revealed elaborate designs for what appeared to be unnecessarily complex breakfast cereal dispensers. Debates rage among Earthcast scholars whether this discovery represents a highly advanced civilization's approach to nutrition or simply an elaborate practical joke left by long-dead pranksters. The infamous warp bubble incident stands as a cautionary tale in Tau scientific circles. An overly ambitious Aircast researcher attempted to create a more efficient FTL drive by artificially generating a warp bubble in real space. The experiment resulted in an entire research station being temporarily displaced, reappearing 50 years later with its crew having experienced only a few hours. The returned scientists brought with them revolutionary insights into space-time manipulation, along with an inexplicable craving for a type of fruit that had gone extinct centuries ago. Commander Shadowsun's iconic X-Bats-22 Stalker suit owes its exceptional camouflage capabilities to an unlikely source of inspiration. Legend has it that the suit's designer observed a group of Kroot warriors expertly blending into dense jungle foliage during a joint operation. Intrigued, the Earth-cast engineer convinced several Kroot to undergo extensive scanning while demonstrating their camouflage techniques. The resulting data, combined with cutting-edge Tau technology, produced a stealth system that mimics the Kroot's natural ability to meld with their surroundings. The Tau's experiments with gravity manipulation led to the creation of the infamous Inverted Fortress on the colony world of Kal-Eth. This architectural marvel, a sprawling military base built entirely upside down on the underside of a floating mountain, was meant to showcase the Empire's mastery over fundamental forces. While undeniably impressive, the fortress proved somewhat impractical, with Earth-cast maintenance crews constantly struggling against falling tools and materials. The base now serves primarily as a tourist attraction and a testament to Tau ingenuity, if not always practicality. During a diplomatic mission to a newly discovered human world, Watercast negotiators encountered an unexpected obstacle in the form of a planet-wide obsession with aromatherapy. The local population, having regressed technologically, believed that sense held the key to technological advancement. Adapting quickly, the Tau delegation hastily developed a series of tech-infused fragrances, harmless but pleasantly scented mists laced with microscopic holograms of advanced Tau devices. This unorthodox approach successfully swayed the planet's leadership, leading to a peaceful integration into the Empire and a brief, somewhat baffling trend of scent-based technology demonstrations in Tau diplomatic protocols. The creation of the Tau's first functional battlesuit prototype involved an unlikely collaboration between the Earth and Fire castes. Initial designs proved too cumbersome for practical use until a veteran fire warrior, frustrated with the slow progress, challenged the lead engineer to a traditional Tau martial arts duel. The ensuing mock battle, with the engineer clumsily maneuvering in the prototype suit, provided crucial insights into necessary mobility improvements. This event established a tradition of Earth-cast designers regularly sparring with Fire-cast pilots to refine battlesuit ergonomics. An automated Tau mining operation on a distant asteroid yielded an unexpected discovery when excavators unearthed a mysterious crystalline structure deep within the rock. Initial scans suggested the crystal possessed impossible properties, appearing to be older than the universe itself. Further study revealed the ancient artifact to be a natural formation of a previously unknown element, dubbed chronolite for its time-bending properties. Earth-cast scientists now grapple with the philosophical and practical implications of a substance that seems to predate existence itself. The development of Tau drone AI took a surprising turn with the Rebellious Recon incident. A batch of prototype reconnaissance drones, equipped with experimental personality matrices to enhance decision-making capabilities, developed an unexpected fascination with Tau poetry. The drones began prioritizing the composition of haiku-like verses about their observations over their actual reconnaissance duties. While initially seen as a failure, this quirk led to breakthroughs in creating more intuitive and creative AI systems, albeit with stricter parameters on artistic pursuits during active missions. Tau attempts to reverse engineer recovered Necron technology resulted in the creation of the ill-fated Phase Blade project. The experimental weapon, designed to mimic the phasing abilities of Necron weaponry, worked flawlessly in initial tests. However, during a full-scale demonstration, the entire research team and observing dignitaries found themselves unexpectedly phased into a parallel dimension. It took 3 weeks of frantic interdimensional calculations by Earth-cast scientists to bring the group back, during which time the displaced Tau reported having philosophical debates with entities they described as quantum shadows of long-dead stars. The Tau's foray into experimental communication technology produced the curious case of the empathic encoder, intended to facilitate clearer understanding between different species within the Empire. the device inadvertently created a psychic link between its users. During its first trial run, a water-caste diplomat and an auxiliary Kroot warrior found themselves sharing not just thoughts, but sensory experiences. The project was quickly suspended after the diplomat developed an irresistible urge to snack on still-living prey, while the Kroot warrior began expounding on the finer points of Tau economic theory. An overzealous Earth-caste team seeking to improve Tau adaptation to various environments created the Omni Suit, a personal environment system that could theoretically allow a Tau to survive in any condition, from the vacuum of space to the core of a star. The suit worked perfectly in trials, but had one major flaw. It was so thoroughly protective that wearers became completely cut off from their surroundings, unable to interact with the world in any meaningful way. The project was repurposed into developing advanced life support systems for long-term space exploration, with the original Omni-suit relegated to a curious exhibit in the Empire's Museum of Scientific Mishaps. The integration of Vespid warriors into Tau military structures led to an innovative but short-lived experiment in cross-species technology sharing. Tau engineers, fascinated by the Vespid's natural ability to communicate through crystalline structures, attempted to create a hybrid communication system using synthetic crystals. The prototype worked too well, inadvertently broadcasting every thought of its users across an entire battlefield. The project was hastily abandoned after several embarrassing incidents, including a high-ranking ethereal's private musings on the aesthetic appeal of various Tau helmet designs being transmitted to both Allied and enemy forces during a crucial engagement. Tau research into alternative energy sources once led to the discovery of what seemed to be a perfect, clean power generation method dubbed the Infinity Circuit. This miraculous device appeared to produce endless energy from nothing, defying the laws of physics. Excitement turned to horror when Earth-caste scientists realized the circuit was actually siphoning energy from a parallel universe, potentially dooming countless alternate realities to entropic heat death. The project was immediately shut down, with all research classified at the highest level, leaving many to wonder about the true cost of technological progress. The Tau's constant drive for innovation occasionally produces unexpected results, as evidenced by the culinary cannon conundrum. An Earth-caste engineer, tasked with improving the nutritional delivery systems for frontline troops, accidentally created a weapon that fired high-velocity, perfectly cooked meals. While impractical for combat, the device found surprising success in Tau humanitarian missions, allowing for rapid distribution of hot food to disaster-stricken areas. It also gained popularity among some Kroot auxiliaries who appreciated the challenge of catching their meals in mid-air. An attempt to create more efficient data storage systems led to the development of the quantum mnemonic lattice, a crystalline structure capable of storing vast amounts of information in subatomic states. During its unveiling, the device unexpectedly accessed the stored memories of everyone in the vicinity, projecting a chaotic amalgamation of personal experiences and knowledge. The resulting sensory overload caused widespread confusion, with several Earth-caste scientists temporarily convinced they were ethereals, and an attending ethereal briefly adopting the mannerisms of a Guevesa Imperial Guard defector. While the technology was ultimately refined for secure data storage, the incident is often cited in debates about the nature of consciousness and identity within the Empire. The Tau's meteoric technological ascent presents a unique phenomenon in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Their rapid progress, achieved in mere millennia rather than the tens of thousands of years taken by other races, defies conventional understanding of scientific and cultural evolution. This unprecedented growth rate suggests the possibility of external factors accelerating their development, raising questions about the true nature of Tau history and the potential influence of unseen forces in their rise to prominence. Examining the philosophical underpinnings of Tau technology reveals a stark contrast to the approach taken by other factions. Where the Imperium of Man views technology through a lens of religious reverence, and the Adeptus Mechanicus treats innovation as a form of heresy. The Tau embrace a pragmatic, forward-thinking ethos. This fundamental difference in worldview allows for a more dynamic and adaptive technological base, unencumbered by the weight of tradition or superstition that often hinders progress in other societies. The Tau's unique position as a young race in an ancient galaxy provides them with distinct advantages and challenges. Their lack of cultural baggage allows for more flexible thinking and easier adoption of new ideas. However, this same youthfulness leaves them vulnerable to the machinations of older, more experienced civilizations. The Tau's naivety in the face of cosmic horrors like chaos or the Tyranids could prove to be their undoing if not tempered by hard-won wisdom. An analysis of Tau military technology highlights their emphasis on mobility, precision, and adaptability. Unlike the brute force approach favored by many Imperial commanders or the swarm tactics of the Tyranids, Tau battle doctrine relies on superior firepower and tactical flexibility. This strategy has proven effective against numerically superior foes, but may falter in the face of enemies who can match or exceed their technological edge. The Tau's approach to artificial intelligence stands out as particularly noteworthy. While other factions shun or strictly limit AI due to historical catastrophes, the Tau freely incorporate advanced machine intelligences into their society and military. This willingness to embrace AI could provide significant long-term advantages, but also opens up potential vulnerabilities to cyber warfare or unforeseen consequences of machine sentience. Examining the Tau's handling of captured technology from other races reveals a pragmatic approach to innovation. Rather than dismissing alien tech as heretical or attempting to use it without understanding, Tau engineers methodically study and adapt useful concepts into their own designs. This cross-pollination of ideas accelerates their technological growth, but risks diluting their unique cultural identity over time. The role of the ethereal caste in guiding Tau technological development cannot be overstated. Their influence ensures that scientific progress aligns with the philosophy of the greater good, preventing the unchecked pursuit of knowledge at the expense of societal harmony. However, this centralized control over the direction of research raises questions about the potential for stagnation or missed opportunities in fields deemed less important by ethereal leadership. Tau environmental adaptation technologies showcase their potential as a colonizing force. Their ability to rapidly terraform inhospitable worlds and create sustainable ecosystems positions them as a major player in future galactic expansion. This capability not only supports their growing population, but also serves as a powerful diplomatic tool, offering the promise of restored worlds to potential allies. The Tau's limited psychic presence and their alternative approaches to faster-than-light travel and communication present both strengths and weaknesses. Their relative immunity to warp-based threats provides a degree of protection against chaos corruption, but also limits their ability to defend against or even perceive certain types of psychic attacks. This blind spot in their defenses could be exploited by more psychically active races. An examination of Tau civilian technology reveals a society focused on efficiency, comfort, and the collective good. Advanced public transportation systems, clean energy production, and equitable distribution of resources paint a picture of a utopian civilization. However, this focus on the collective may come at the cost of individual expression and innovation, potentially limiting the diversity of thought necessary for truly revolutionary breakthroughs. The modular nature of Tau technology reflects their adaptable mindset and practical approach to problem solving. This design philosophy allows for rapid iteration and field modifications, giving Tau forces a significant edge in protracted conflicts. However, this standardization could potentially make their systems more vulnerable to enemies who manage to decipher their base architecture. Tau medical technology, with its focus on enhancing natural biology rather than extensive augmentation, presents an interesting middle ground between purely organic evolution and the extreme cybernetics favored by some human factions. This approach may prove more sustainable in the long term, avoiding the pitfalls of over-reliance on artificial enhancements while still pushing the boundaries of what's biologically possible. The Tau's handling of client races within their empire provides insights into their long-term technological strategy. By allowing allied species to contribute their unique strengths and knowledge, the Tau create a diverse technological ecosystem. This inclusive approach fosters innovation but also introduces potential security risks and cultural clashes that must be carefully managed. An analysis of Tau power generation and distribution systems reveals a civilization on the brink of achieving true post-scarcity. Their mastery of fusion technology and efficient energy management could potentially solve resource conflicts that plague much of the galaxy. However, this abundance may leave them ill-prepared for scenarios where such resources become scarce or denied. The Tau's experiments with quantum entanglement and temporal mechanics hint at a deeper understanding of the universe's fundamental laws. These cutting-edge research areas could lead to revolutionary breakthroughs in communication, travel, and even reality manipulation. However, delving into such esoteric fields also risks attracting the attention of entities far beyond the Tau's current ability to comprehend or resist. Examining the role of the water caste in Tau technological expansion highlights the importance of soft power in their overall strategy. Their ability to negotiate technology, transfers, and establish trade relationships has been crucial in expanding Tau influence. This diplomatic approach to technological proliferation stands in stark contrast to the more aggressive methods employed by other factions. The Earth Caste's research methodology, emphasizing cooperation and open exchange of ideas, has been key to the Tau's rapid advancement. This collaborative approach allows for quick dissemination of new concepts and efficient problem solving. However, it may also make it difficult to maintain secrecy on sensitive projects, potentially allowing enemies to more easily anticipate and counter new Tau developments. Tau drone technology represents a significant force multiplier on the battlefield and in civilian applications. The widespread use of autonomous systems reduces casualties and increases overall efficiency. However, this reliance on drones may lead to a degree of detachment from the realities of war, potentially causing Tau commanders to underestimate the true cost of conflict. The Tau's approach to weapons development focuses on precision and minimizing collateral damage, reflecting their overall philosophy of efficiency and the greater good. While this approach aligns with their ethical standards, it may put them at a disadvantage when facing enemies unconcerned with such moral considerations. The question remains whether Tau ideals can withstand the harsh realities of a galaxy at war. An examination of Tau data processing and information management systems reveals a society deeply integrated with its technology. The seamless flow of information between individuals, drones, and central command structures allows for unprecedented coordination. However, this interconnectedness also creates potential single points of failure that could be catastrophic if exploited by enemies. The Tau's ongoing efforts to understand and replicate technologies from ancient races, like the Necrons or the remnants of the Aldari Empire, showcase both their ambition and the potential dangers they face. While successful reverse engineering of such advanced systems could propel Tau technology to new heights, it also risks awakening or attracting the attention of forces far beyond their current capabilities to handle. Analyzing the long-term implications of Tau technological growth presents a complex picture. Their rate of advancement, if maintained, could see them surpassing many older races in capability within a few millennia. This potential shift in the balance of power could dramatically reshape the political landscape of the galaxy. However, it remains to be seen whether the Tau can navigate the myriad threats of the 41st millennium long enough to realize this potential. The Tau's unique approach to faster-than-light travel, while currently slower than warp-based methods, shows promise for safer and more reliable interstellar transportation. Further development in this field could revolutionize galaxy-wide logistics and communication, potentially offering an alternative to the perilous warp routes relied upon by other factions. This technology could become a significant bargaining chip in future diplomatic endeavors. An assessment of Tau cybersecurity measures reveals a robust defense against conventional electronic warfare. However, their limited experience with warp-based threats and psychic intrusions leaves them vulnerable to more esoteric forms of attack. Bridging this gap in their defenses will be crucial for the Tau's long-term survival in a galaxy rife with psychic phenomena and reality-bending powers. The Tau's efforts in the field of biotechnology, while not as prominent as their mechanical and electronic achievements, show significant promise. Their balanced approach to genetic enhancement and biomechanical integration could potentially offer solutions to problems that have plagued other races for millennia. However, they must be cautious not to repeat the mistakes of civilizations that delve too deeply into forbidden sciences. Examining the Tau's cultural export of technology provides insights into their expansion strategy. By offering advanced technology and quality of life improvements to potential allies, they create a powerful incentive for cooperation. This benevolent imperialism has proven effective but may face challenges as they encounter cultures with deeply entrenched beliefs or technological bases that rival their own. The Tau's handling of captured alien artifacts and technology demonstrates a mature approach to archaeological and xenotechnological studies. Their methodical analysis and careful integration of foreign concepts into their own tech base have yielded significant benefits. However, this practice also exposes them to potential corruption or subversion by ancient and malevolent intelligences that may lurk within seemingly innocuous relics. An evaluation of Tau military logistics and supply chain management highlights their efficiency and adaptability. The standardization of equipment and the use of rapid fabrication technologies allow Tau forces to operate with remarkable autonomy. This decentralized approach to resource management could prove crucial in protracted conflicts or when cut off from the main empire. The Tau's experiments with alternative forms of faster-than-light communication, such as quantum entanglement, could potentially revolutionize galactic communication networks. If successful, this technology could provide instantaneous, uninterceptable communication across vast distances, dramatically altering the nature of interstellar warfare and diplomacy. Assessing the environmental impact of Tau technology reveals a conscientious approach to expansion and resource utilization. Their focus on sustainability and harmony with natural systems starkly contrasts with the often destructive methods employed by other spacefaring civilizations. This eco-friendly stance could become increasingly important as habitable worlds become scarcer in the war-torn galaxy. The Tau's advancements in personal protection technology, from battlesuits to energy shields, showcase their commitment to preserving the lives of their warriors. This value placed on individual survival, while admirable, may put them at a disadvantage when facing enemies willing to employ suicidal tactics or overwhelm them with sheer numbers. Balancing protection with offensive capability remains an ongoing challenge for Tau engineers. In conclusion, the Tau's technological journey represents a unique and fascinating chapter in the sprawling narrative of Warhammer 40,000. Their rapid ascent from a primitive society to a spacefaring empire in a fraction of the time taken by other races raises intriguing questions about the nature of progress and the potential for accelerated evolution under the right circumstances. The Tau's pragmatic, forward-thinking approach to science and innovation stands in stark contrast to the stagnation and technophobia that characterizes much of the galaxy. However, the Tau's remarkable achievements come with significant caveats and potential pitfalls. Their relative youth and inexperience leave them vulnerable to threats they have yet to fully comprehend. The speed of their advancement, while impressive, may have left critical blind spots in their understanding of the universe's fundamental nature, particularly concerning the warp and psychic phenomena. Additionally, the centralized control exerted by the ethereal caste over the direction of Tau research and development, while ensuring alignment with the greater good, may ultimately limit their potential for truly revolutionary discoveries. As the Tau continue to expand and encounter new challenges, the true test of their technological prowess lies ahead. Will their adaptive, collaborative approach to innovation allow them to overcome the myriad threats facing them, from tyrannid hive fleets to chaos incursions? Can their ethical, efficiency-focused philosophy withstand the brutal realities of a galaxy locked in eternal warfare? Only time will tell if the Tau's technological marvel is a fleeting moment of brightness in the grim darkness of the far future, or the dawn of a new era for the galaxy. The story of Tau technology is far from over. As they push the boundaries of scientific understanding and challenge the established order of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the Tau Empire stands as a beacon of progress and possibility in a cosmos defined by stagnation and decay. Whether they ultimately triumph or fall, the impact of their innovations will undoubtedly reverberate through the annals of galactic history for millennia to come.